Okay, so I'm setting up to be on both over here for YouTube and IG, and I'm here on Facebook. So the lighting for the other camera looks wonderful. I love this phone when it comes to filming, and my computer is really dark because my lighting is not hitting this right, but that's okay because we're not going to be on here long. I have a busy day. As you can see, I have my hair in a bun, get it done, and I'm having one of those kind of days. So I just wanted to hop on quickly and share this information. As I expressed before, I'm really going to be sharing a lot more information here. I'm really focused on doing these 5-minute financial tips. Today might go a little longer than 5 minutes just because I want to do some setup and prep for you guys for this topic. And this is a topic that can go a little longer than that, but typically these are going to be 5-minute financial tip videos, and that's why I call today a coffee chat and not just simply a 5-minute financial tip. So if I'm looking back and forth at cameras, that's because I am trying to, be able to hit different channels at one time. I'm eventually going to get one of those, I forget what the stick is called, but you can like be on the same, you can have like different, like a pad and a phone on the different ones. So I think that's going to be really cool. But anyways, let's get into today's information. So the topic for today is you're not Biggie Smalls and you should know what your accountant is doing. So for those of you who do not have a reference point of where that line comes from. So for those of you who are 80s babies like me and you grew up on Biggie Smalls, so the line in the song says, phone bill about 2 G's flat, no need to worry, my accountant handles that. So just to give you guys a reintroduction of who I am Tiffany, financial consultant for creative entrepreneurs, and I help them to go from overwhelmed with their money to look like financial rock stars with the financial management and strategy that they need to look like financial rock stars. So what I want to talk about today with this topic is the 3 things that keep people stuck in this area with their finances. So first things first, and why I titled this the way that I did when talking about Biggie Smalls, because it's a popular line in the song and it's really funny. But the thing about it, it's a really serious statement when you think about it when it comes to something as real as your business. So one thing that you must know, being the entrepreneur and the owner of your business, is you need to have a basic understanding of your finances. Now, it's not to the point where you need to go out and get an accounting degree, or get any certifications or anything like that. But you need to know enough where, 1, you understand what's going on with your business, and also 2, when you're working with a finance person, whether that be a bookkeeper, an accountant, a CPA, a tax person, an advisor, whomever, you have enough knowledge to be able to lead them. So at the end of the day, a lot of times people put too much of their trust into outside individuals, and that's where people get taken advantage of. So for example, we've seen it time and time again in the news where celebrities have millions and millions of dollars in IRS fines. Why? Because they didn't worry about it. They let their accountant handle that, and now they're in legal trouble. And who has to pay that money? Their accountant's not paying that money. They are the ones who owe the millions of dollars in back taxes and have gone to jail and so on and so forth, and ruined their reputation because they didn't have enough knowledge to know whether their accountant was doing the right thing or the wrong thing. And, just to give you some examples, Wesley Snipes, he's been in jail. Pamela Anderson, Rihanna, and the list goes on and on. These are people who have been in tax trouble because they did not have enough information, or maybe didn't pay enough attention to make sure that their accountant had their best interests at hand. So my next point is, a lot of you all are outsourcing your financial needs too early. And let me take a sip of my coffee because this is a coffee chat. So what do I mean when you are outsourcing too early? So One, you need to understand the different levels where you need different people. And I'm not going to do that on today's video. I'll do that on another video. But one of the things is you're like, okay, I got my business. It's profitable. Let me outsource everything really quick. So you go out there, you spend $300 an hour hiring a CPA when honestly, you don't even need a CPA. Some of you where you're at, you can either one, you can be managing your finances yourself, or two, you can hire a bookkeeper and pay them something more like $50 an hour to $75 an hour instead of paying someone at a CPA level $300 an hour where your business is not ready for that yet. So it's important to understand what your needs are at the different levels. And then going back to step one, you need to have the basic understanding so that you can be able to lead and guide this person. Again, your finance person works for you. They're supposed to help you in terms of, strategy and management. At the end of the day, it's your goal as the CEO to create the vision, what you want to do with your business. And your finance person helps you to be able to deploy that vision and make sure that that vision gets completed when it comes to the money that flows in through your business. And my last point, step number 3, is it's so important to pick the right person for your business. I cannot stress this enough. There are 2 people that you want to make sure that you have it to the T when it comes to your business and your personal life. And that's your doctor and that's your accountant. Why? Because your doctor's in your ass and your accountant is in your money. Some of the 2 closest places that people really want to keep safe and protected and secret: your body and your money. So make sure that when you are going out and you are either interviewing people to work with or getting referrals, having conversations, meeting with people, make sure this is someone that you really want to work with. Because if you find the right person, they're going to be working with you, hopefully, for a very long time. And they're going to be helping you on one of the most important aspects of your business, and that's your money. So you want to make sure that you are asking them the right kind of questions. One of the biggest things that you really wanted to talk about and discuss with them before you decide to do business with them is, how do they feel about fraud? That is one of the biggest areas of finances where a lot of times people get in trouble because, your risk, you have to know your risk tolerance. Your risk tolerance could be, I like to play it safe. I like to color inside the coloring book, but your finance person likes to paint all over the board. You guys are not going to work well because they're going to want to do a lot of things and push you to go a lot of places that, ultimately you're not ready for. So you really need to make sure that it is a person that you feel comfortable, with putting your trust into, and you feel that this person has your best interest at heart, and that they're not just out there looking for another paycheck, or looking to, ride your coattails if you're a prominent person, a really leader in your space or a celebrity, and they just want to use you to be able to build their book of business. So be careful about those things. So again, to reiterate my 3 points is, you need to have a basic understanding of your finances. 2, do not outsource your finance needs too early and do not scale up too fast. And 3, make sure that you are picking the right person when it comes to your finance needs. So that's it that I have for today. I am going to get off and run so I can, get back to the work that I need to get done over here. And definitely make sure, I'm going to drop my link here at the end of the comment. If you are in need of financial help, whether that, you need a strategy, you're like, listen, I have no complete understanding of what is going on when it comes to my business finances, then definitely make sure that you book a call with me. It's easy to do. It'll take you about 2 minutes instead of a call. My consultations are free, and I will make sure that, you walk away with some very useful information. And then I also have some free information that you can just use right now for the interim, just to get better understanding of where you're at within your business finance needs. So I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.